Financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Fronti.
Well, happy Saturday and welcome back to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And Happy New Year. We're really excited about this year, and we have a great lineup of guests. We've already set up, half our year, I swear, with some great guests and better than ever, and we're more prepared than ever, right, Gino?
We are, Don, and one of the best things we did is, I was meeting with a couple of clients, is when we moved the studio here into our office at Skyline Home Loans and built our own studio at the Vault Media Studios. And you can check that out by going to donandgino.com, hit the live streaming button, and you'll be able to see us here in studio. And it just made it so convenient so that, first of all, you can come visit our show. And if you do visit our show, you visit our office. And you get to meet everybody, our staff, and our family here.
We have the best staff in the world. Everybody actually likes coming to work here every day. We have to, tell people to go on vacation.
It's fun. Yesterday, I felt like skipping around the office yesterday. It's just a good atmosphere.
Okay, that's not a visual you want to see. Gino skipping around the office.
There's worse visuals I could think of.
And now, hello, anybody listening now? All right, again, you're with the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. We've been doing this now almost 6 years now. Again, like Gino said, go to donandgino.com. Click on the YouTube channel. There's over 1,000, that's right, over 1,000 interviews with some of the best professionals in all of Santa Clarita. We have one here with us today we'll introduce in just a little bit. She's backed by popular demand. You'll love Debbie Kelly with RE/MAX. Just a little tease. But we'd also like you to check out America's Professional Resource Group. By doing all these interviews with the best professionals we can find in all of Santa Clarita, we put them together in one group called America's Professional Resource Group for you. We're talking estate planners, financial planners, college planners, insurance planners, divorce attorneys.
It's so good, and we've gotten
bankruptcy attorneys.
Because of it, we've gotten so good at all these different facets of life. Don, just recently we were in the car together, and I'm like, oh, and you need, because he's moving, so it's like, you got to change this insurance, you got to change that insurance. Don't forget to get this one, and ask this question, and don't forget to do this, and don't forget to do that. It's like within 30 minutes, we were totally dialed in.
Yeah, it's very nice. So again, it's really simple. We made it simple. Go to aprgi.com, aprgi.com, as in America's Professional Resource Group, Inc., and you will see this incredible group. Plus, we have the Vault magazine. Start our own magazine to help you with articles, not ads, articles from these professionals, helping to guide you to personal financial wellness. It's been our goal since we started almost 6 years ago.
Yep, and we have not deviated since, and I know we've helped people with their personal and financial wellness with everything we've done. And you mentioned personal wellness. Some of these things have crossover, right? Like, for example, I can think right off the top of my head, Rob Schwartz, if you get rid of the pressure of helping your kids get into college, that helps the whole household, right? Not just the kid that wants to get into college. That financially relieving stress and maybe giving them some direction so they can move forward.
Opportunities. We were just talking to one of our team members here, and they're like, I don't know what we're going to do for our child. We're trying to figure out how to get them into college. And we're like, have you talked to Rob? He's actually helping kids get into colleges on the East Coast for literally getting full rides because they want California students in the other areas. And
it looks good on their books.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we have it all. So, including having it all, we have one of our favorite guests, good friend of ours, a lot of fun, always fun. Miss Debbie Kelly with RE/MAX, another Raiderette.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Raider fan.
I'm surrounded by them.
Well, good morning and Happy New Year.
All right. You should go on the donandgino.com and click on the live streaming button. You will see, Debbie, you look fabulous.
Oh, thanks.
I love the red. I love the glow. You look like you're ready for 2017.
I am ready. I'm really excited about 2017. I think it's going to be a fabulous year, and I just can't wait.
All right, I'm going to hit you up on that because everybody says that. Everybody's excited about the new year, but why do you think it's going to be fabulous? Because Gino and I know we watch the reports because we do the National Real Estate Cafe daily. We know, what's trending. Why do you feel it's going to be exciting other than the typical, it's going to be a fabulous year? I know you have reasons behind that.
Well, I personally have all my marketing plan all going. I have
a real estate agent with a plan.
I
nice.
know, imagine that.
Yeah, that's already half the battle.
Yes, it is. So, I just tried to not lose the momentum. I think a lot of people over the holidays kind of get lazy and they get involved, but you still have to keep focused so that you plan for your next year. And I tried really hard to do that this last year. I think that we have great interest rates available.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we have not that much inventory. And I think that because of that, I think our market prices, I'm hoping that they might go up a little bit. Hopefully, maybe we're into a normal type of a market this year, that there's a 3 or 5% increase instead of the more of an increase that we've seen in the last couple of years. It's been much higher than that.
We think it's going to be still around the 5 to 9% range.
Yeah, we
believe
still
it or
think
not.
it's going to be a little on the higher end of the
Especially
spectrum.
with us, because what we find is, and Gino explains this very well, but all the prices start in LA going up, and then as they go up, to such high levels that it forces people out. We're on that outskirts where people are forced to the Santa Clarita going, I can't afford a home in
Right.
LA. I can't afford a home on the west side. I can't afford a home in Burbank or whatever. We're going to have to go out to Santa Clarita. And they come out here and like, this place is great. I should have drove over the hill a long time ago.
Right.
Well, you know what's funny is, people say, oh, my God, these houses are not affordable. Well, that's not true. I mean, you could still look at the square footage you get here right now. If you wanted to buy a house in Encino, okay, if you wanted to buy a 2-bedroom, one bath, let's just call it 1,300 square foot house in Encino, you're looking at $700,000.
Oh, easy.
Yeah,
San
easy.
Fernando Valley
Yeah.
prices. Yeah, easy. The San Fernando Valley prices are much higher than Santa Clarita. And what I like is that Santa Clarita still has a lot of new things, like our new restaurants that go into town. Our whole town is much newer than
Yes.
the San Fernando Valley. And so we still are in the path of progress, which that's a great thing for your investment because it will protect the value.
That's
and,
true. Good
and
point.
hopefully, yes, like look at the infrastructure in Castaic, for instance, like where the 126 and the 5 meet.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all the new tilt-up buildings that they're putting into the commercial center over there.
Yeah, it doesn't happen by accident. There's a reason for that, right?
Yes, there is.
A little bit of growth in Santa
Yes.
Clarita. Mhm.
All the future development that's planned for a Newhall Ranch and everything down the 126. And then look at all of our new housing developments that have popped up like last year. And most of those, I don't think there's a lot of inventory left on.
No,
Nothing.
those got swooped up, but that
Yeah.
actually creates opportunity. A lot of people are like, the new home builders, but a lot of people want the new home,
Yes.
which creates opportunity for you to get into your first or next home. Because
Yes.
if they don't move out of it, you can't. There's no inventory. But what's nice is when they do purchase the new home, it opens up opportunities.
Look,
Yes.
all of those things create growth, right? At the end of the day, this is a growing city. It continues to be a growing city. As you mentioned, the outskirts of our city continue to grow, which of course brings with it problems, crime, traffic, and those kinds of things. But that's growth. That's just
Right.
a reality of it. And so what we have is we have a great city council that's going to protect us from the downside while still growing to the upside. And they've done a great job of that so far.
Yes.
The only bad thing they did is they let me in.
Shh, they don't know. That's why we have our own radio show here at our custom built studio.
at the other one
Right. KHTS is going no more.
The secret's out.
Yeah, KH isn't. I don't even know if they know we're here, so we just kind of sneak away. We send in our recording, and they play it on Saturday. So we get to join you every Saturday, luckily.
There you go.
All right. So you feel it's going to be a great year. We feel it's a great year. You mentioned interest rates because we're going to get into your expertise, and you want to stay tuned because Debbie is the master at Ranch Properties. Big time. She's helped a lot of our friends out. And we'll talk about one of those who are just tickled pink. Waited 2 years to find the right place.
Oh, it took a while.
You know.
Yes.
But also, the rates did pop up a little bit from, basically historical lows. They're still incredible. A lot of you got to understand out there that the rates right now, when you hear, rates have gone up, they're the same as they were exactly at this time last year. And it was a great real estate year. In fact, real estate went up how much? 7% basically last year in LA?
At least.
Yeah, pretty much high sixes overall. And, and that includes the areas that aren't that great. And it includes the areas that are really expensive, right? It's very hard to have, if you have a $2 million house, for it to go up 7%. So those things all average out. But yeah, almost 7% in Los Angeles. That's
Well,
a
on
big
a
number.
$500,000 house, that's $35,000 you made last year.
We talk about
Yes.
that all
Yep.
the time when we talk about the mortgage insurance, right? Where people get afraid of using FHA, and we're like, it's just fantastic. Just take
Right.
it. And now, this week, they lowered the FHA mortgage insurance premium. So FHA is a better tool than it has been in a very long time.
And it's a good way. Just so you know, if you're going, what is FHA? It's a loan product that government's basically supported program that allows you to get in for as little as 3.5% down. It's flexible with credit. It allows you to go get a gift from a family member to get in. There's so much flexibility with this program. It's a wonderful program. Rates are incredibly low, lower than standard rates in most cases.
Yep.
Which,
Because it's an insured product.
Right. So it's a great opportunity. You should definitely look into purchasing a home now because it's the best investment there is, period. All right. So when we come back with Debbie Kelly with RE/MAX, one of our good friends, we're going to talk about her specialty, which is Ranch Properties. And a lot of you maybe are desiring to move out and have your own horses or your breeding horses. We're going to talk about that, the advantages of owning your own ranch property. When we come back with Debbie Kelly with RE/MAX and the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show.